Hello and welcome back to this course around business logic in Nuxeo Studio. In this video, we will explain you how to implement event handlers. Event handlers allows you to run automation chain and automation scripting automatically when events are raised. So it can be when a document is created, modified, permissions are updated, document is copied, when the lifecycle state change, etc. You can add filters so that the event handlers is executed only on a specific scope. An event handler is a Nuxeo platform core feature. The event is raised whenever the context is. So for example, if we take the document created event handler, it is raised whenever the way the document was created. It can be through web UI, a REST API call, a server-side plugin, etc. Event handlers can commit changes synchronously or asynchronously. If it's synchronous, the automation chain or automation scripting is executed on the same thread in the same core session and context. If it's asynchronous, the changes are executed after a commit on the core session in a new thread, new core session, and new context. Using asynchronous event handlers is convenient if you have to manage, for example, external notification when you want to make sure that modifications are committed in the database, or for long-running tasks as video transcoding or when calling an external service. Let's review now the main document events. First, let's see document creation events. When a document is created, we can distinguish three different event handlers. The first one is empty document created, that is invoked when the document creation layout is displayed to the user. Then, when the user clicks on the OK button, it calls the about to create event handler. Then the document is saved in the database, and we have the final event handler called document created. At this stage, the document is stored in the repository. If we have a look to the document modification events, we have more or less the same kind of events. We have before document modifications once the modification are performed, but before being saved in the database. When saved, the document modified event is invoked, and modifications are stored in the repository. You have to remember that you cannot save a document when the document is stored in memory. This parameter is exposed when you want to set a property, for example. So don't set it to true on empty document created, about to create, or before document modification. It will raise an error server-side. You can use those event handlers to complete specific use cases. For example, for the empty document created, it allows you to pre-fill information in the creation layout. With the about to create, you can compute some document properties according to the values set by the user in the creation form. It's better for performances. Then, on document created, you can update document lifecycle, attach some document, generate conversions, etc. On before document modification, you can update a metadata before modification are written into the database, and then document modified, you can, for example, notify users. You have to remember that you shouldn't save the document if you use the document modification events to avoid possible infinite loop. Let's see now how to add the event to update the description when the document is created. To create a new event handler, you have to be located in Nuxeo Studio Modeler, then go to the Automation submenu and Event Handlers entry. From here, you can create your event handler. First, you have to select the event that will trigger our automation chain or automation scripting. In our case, we need the document created event. We don't need it to be asynchronous. Then we can filter it by document type. Let's add it for file documents. And at the end of the page, you have to select the automation chain or automation scripting. Just have to save and deploy. I've deployed on my local instance the Studio project. So let's create now a new file. and create it. And as expected, it has triggered the automation chain. We can see it here. So it's prefixed by university, the date of the day, the document type, and a content. Thanks for watching.